Happy Monday, grade 3. We have got through our first week of school at home, and now we are starting week 2. So last week in math, we were talking about money, and we did everything was in cents. Even if we had more than 100, we still just talked about it's 100 cents. And I said, don't worry, in the future, we're going to talk about dollars. Well, that day has come, and I know you're just as excited as I am to start learning about dollars. So today we're going to review how to count money, and we're going to start counting money in dollars and in cents. So to review, $1 is the same as 100 cents. So I can go back and forth between those two anytime I want to, whatever sort of makes it easier for my mind to understand. So if I have 200 cents, how many dollars would that be? Well, all I need to do is take off the 2 zeros and see what's left. I have a 2 left, so I have $2. Okay, what if I have 400 cents? 400. Well, if I take off those 2 zeros, I'm left with a 4. It's the same as $4. And we can go back and forth. So I could say I have $8. How many cents will that be? It's pretty easy. I just have to add the word 100 behind my 8. 800 cents. $8 is 800 cents. So in your work today, you're going to be going back and forth a little bit. That's how you do it. In Canadian money, we have a loonie, which is $1. We have a toonie, which is $2. And then we've got bills as well. So you've seen a $5 bill, which is 500 cents or $5. A $10 bill, which is $10 or 1,000 cents. That would be 1,000. Or maybe you've seen even a $20 bill, which would be $20 or 2,000 cents. There are also larger bills. We're not going to worry too much about them because I'm not going to make you count that high. Now remember, even when we are counting with dollars and with cents, we're still going to start with the biggest value, the greatest value of our coins or our bills. So if you have a pile of coins in front of you and a bill, the bill's always going to be worth more than any of those coins. You're going to start with the bill, and then you're going to see, do I have any toonies? Do I have any loonies? Quarters, dimes, nickels, and then finally pennies. You always run down that list, okay? Let's open up our books to page 136 and see what you're going to be working on today. Let's take a look at what you're going to be doing today. So we're going to be on page 136, and you're going to start with number 1. Now, number 1 and number 2, you're going back and forth between dollars and cents. And remember how we talked about $1, and you can look at the top here, is the same as 100 cents. You're going to use that to figure these out. So $4 would be how many cents? 400. You just add 2 zeros to the end. So if all we have to do to turn dollars into cents is add 2 zeros at the end, I wonder what this one would be and this one. Down here, you're turning cents into dollars. So we're doing this backwards, and you're going to take off the 2 zeros instead. Okay, this will take you a grand total of 4 seconds. One other thing, though, that I do want to show you, when we're marking cents, we do a C with a line through it, and we're doing dollars, it's an S with a line through it. You'll see that throughout, and that's just how we draw it. I'll let you skip number 3 today. You can come down to number 4. You're going to draw the least number of coins to make the total. We have done this in the past, and remember, we always start with the biggest coins. Can I use a toonie? Well, I mean, for $1.35, no, I can't, but I can use a loonie. Great. Now I need to get that 35 cents. Let's start with a quarter. Can I use one? How many? So you're doing a lot of what you have done last week. Now we're just adding in these dollar amounts. So you're going to start by figuring out which coins to use to calculate those dollars. You're going to come over then to number 5, where you're going to write the number of dollars and cents. So now you're counting. Remember, you're still going to start by counting the largest, the greatest value. So they have been really kind, and they've actually lined it up for you from greatest to least. So you can just start counting. So here, how many dollars do I have? Oh, I have 1. And then this would be my cents. I can add that up. So I have $1 and however many cents that is. When you're getting down lower, you're going to see that this is $5, this is $2, this is $1. I need to add these up in my head to figure out how many dollars this is. You can use your fingers for this if you want. Most of you should be able to add that up in your head before you figure out the cents. Then come on down to number 6. You're going to write the missing coin value. So this is the amount of money I need to have. This is what I have in my hand. What other coin do I need? Right? This is a little bit of thinking for you. You're going to need to count this up and then figure out what the difference is. Remember how we did difference the other day by counting up? You can do that today. You're going to turn over. I'm not going to make you do number 7, but you are going to do number 8 today. You need to estimate first. So remember, estimating is giving me a smart guess. You're using your brain to give me this guess, right? You're not going to look at these coins and say, I think that is $11 billion. No, that is not an estimate. That is a crazy guess. But you might look at it and go, I think that's about $3. So I'd write down what my estimate is, and then you're actually going to figure it out. How close were you? So obviously guess first and then figure it out. You'll do that for all 3, and that is all of your math today. So today I've got a picture of Hunter working, a picture of Josiah working, and a picture of Josiah doing some interesting looking experiments outside. I've got a picture of Kendall working really hard. A couple pictures of Naomi playing a fun game. I think that's the pie face game, which looks really hilarious. And Naomi also reading in a arguably uncomfortable position, but hey, whatever you feel like doing sounds good. I've got Liam hard at work today. And Adam, who's clearly thinking really, really hard in this picture. I love it. I've got Emmett working really hard too, both at his desk and also hard at work on the farm. That's Emmett driving a tractor, which is just so cool. Keep sending me your photos. I love seeing what you guys are up to.